I have often felt disconnected from much of the world. I knew I was adopted, and I was fine with that. I loved my family and was loved and secure and had many opportunities to do things. And I've always felt a need to know my birth parents, someone who looks like me. I had a happy childhood, and I need to know where I come from. Who was I before I was adopted? Being adopted is like trying to complete a connect the dots picture, only you don't have all the numbers you need in order to connect the dots. The picture should be you and who you look like, but because you're adopted, you can't complete the puzzle. It feels like a piece of you is missing, as if you're a jigsaw puzzle and you have some pieces missing. It's a feeling you can't put your finger on, and it isn't anything obvious, but it's always there. If I knew who my family was, it might make me feel that I was a legitimate part of the human race. That must sound very dramatic, and it's not meant to be, but that's how it can feel, especially when the only history that I know about myself is made-up stories that are designed to try and appease my desire to keep searching. I mean, what person doesn't want to know if she was an easy pregnancy, if she kicked a lot in the womb, the time of day she was born, the way she came into the world, what her mother thought and felt when she first saw her? Some sort of family history would be interesting. I don't know if I'm kin to Jesse James or Andrew Carnegie. What does it matter? Well, it matters to me. I'm not looking for notoriety or fame, but just some sort of something. My adoptive parents came from large families, and I could see the resemblance between their relatives. I want that connection, and to know about my original background. I was always loved and hugged and had an amazing childhood with my adoptive parents. But I also felt like an outsider. I longed to find someone who looks like me and might have the same mannerisms that I do. My adoptive parents will always be my parents, and they raised me with love, support, and respect. But I have a whole other family out there, and I long to know and love them too. Through adoption, part of my identity is determined, and my family identity was determined. It has brought me both loss and gain, happiness and pain. Finding and knowing my birth mother has always been in the back of my heart and mind since the day I learned I was adopted. I had a happy childhood, and I need to know who I am. Sometimes it feels like I'm missing. Who am I?